Hi guys, today I thought I'd get on here and do a little holiday look. I've had this idea for this look in my head for a little while. I'm going to be doing sort of like a glossy everywhere look. So my eyelids are going to be glossy, and I'm thinking of this sort of as like a holiday party look maybe. Not that I'm necessarily going to any holiday parties. I might just put it on and then go back to bed. But you know, out here to have a good time. Anyway, let's get started. The first thing that I'm gonna do is put on primer. I have this one by NYX. It's the Pore Fill Primer. It comes out really weird. Like, it's like, it kind of comes out like diarrhea. Is something that I've said before. It's gross. You're welcome. So I'm just gonna put that on around the face. Hair is always in the way. Alrighty, now I'm going to take my Glossier Skin Tint in medium, same as always. I don't like change, and I'm just gonna put some drops around my face for a little light coverage. And then I'm also gonna take my my NYX Total Control Drop Foundation in the color Natural. So I'm just gonna take a couple drops of this as well, just so I can have a little bit more coverage. The skin tint is like sort of blurs but doesn't really have any coverage, and this is like really high coverage, so sometimes I like to mix them together so I can get, you know, something in between. All right, so now that we've got that all blended in, my skin tone is looking a little bit more whatever. I'm gonna take the Stretch Concealer in medium, again, very predictable. I'm gonna put a little bit underneath my under eyes, or on my under eyes, you know, just so we look awake. We like to look awake. And I'm also gonna put a little bit around my nose because my nose has been really dry and the area right around it has been really red, and we're putting on makeup, so we might as well cover it up, right? And maybe just a little bit on my chin as well. All right. So now we have the complexion dealt with. Next I'm going to take my Anastasia contour kit, and I always use the color that's completely gone. I think that this palette is like magic or something, because I've had it for like 2 years and I only use that color, and how it's not out is beyond me. I really don't know. I think that I think I'm never going to run out of it. I think that it's somehow refilling itself. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of like a light contour with my like NYX contour brush. Oh, it's an e.l.f. contour brush. My e.l.f. contour brush. Right over here, and then a little bit on this side. I didn't get any. So a little bit like that. I tend to concentrate it like right around the ear, and then have just like a little bit more coming out. And then I'm gonna take this other brush, and I'm gonna put a little bit more product on, and then just kind of try to blur any harsh lines. And then I'm gonna take just a little bit more of the product and do underneath my jaw, just to look chiseled. And I really don't have a big forehead, but I feel like when I put that much on, it won't look cohesive if I don't put it up there. So I'm just putting a little bit up here, just for shits and gigs, you know. And then, all right, contour finished. I'm starting to look like an adult. The next thing we're gonna use is this blush that I got recently. It's the Cloud Paint in the color Dusk. I thought that this color was gonna be like really brown, and I was maybe gonna have to use it as a contour color, but it's not that brown on me. So I'm just gonna take a little bit with my finger and put a couple dots on my cheek and a couple dots on this cheek, and then just gonna blend it out and up. I like to sort of blend it like all the way up into my hairline. I'm not sure if that's weird, but that's what I do. And sometimes I'll take a little bit if there's excess on my fingers, and I'll put it on the front of my nose, so I look, you know, like I stepped outside and it was cold and my nose just got like a little blushy. I think it's cute. I think it's a look. I think I started doing it because my friend Mary does it, and I just like it, so shout out to Mary. So now that we have our blush on, we're gonna do a little highlight, of course. We have to. I'm gonna take this Holoscope highlighter in Quartz, and I'm just going to put it on my nose and on my cheekbones. Cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna blend it out. Oh yes. I love highlighter. So now that we've done our highlight, I think definitely the next step is the boy brow. I couldn't have any look without eyebrow, and I think that this look is gonna especially necessitate eyebrow because I want it to, I guess, yeah. So a trick I've been doing recently is back combing my boy brow into my eyebrows because that helps it pick up like a ton of extra product, and then once I back comb it, then I comb it the right way and it's like so much darker, which I'm really all about. Okay, brows are on. It's been taking me kind of more than usual to do my brows because usually I have my brows dyed and they haven't been dyed in like months, so I need to go get some beard dye because that's what I dye my eyebrows with, and dye them a little darker so I don't have to go so hard on the product. If you want to see how I dye my eyebrows while praying that I don't get dye in my eyes and blind myself, I would love to show you. I wouldn't necessarily recommend you do it by yourself at home, but like you can. So anyway, let me know. Okay, now we're gonna get started on what's like actually the look of this makeup because basically all I've been doing is my normal like face stuff. I'm gonna grab my cloud paint again and I'm just gonna, ooh, that was more than I wanted. I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger and I'm gonna put it on my eyelid on both sides, just to get a little bit of a orangey, glowy look. I'm really just gonna coat the whole eyelid in it, to be honest. And then get a little bit under here as well. Okay, so now we've got just a little bit of pigment on our eyelids. Looks pretty good. And now I'm going to take what's really gonna make this look, which is my, what is this called? Eye vinyl, I think? It's from Milk. And some of you might be like, why do you need lip gloss specifically for your eyelids? I don't know. But I really like a glossy lid, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of it and plop it on my eyelid and then just tap it around. I'm trying to avoid getting it directly on my eyelashes because if I do that, I will have trouble putting on mascara. Yup, I do eyelid gloss a lot. I have some things I've learned. So we've done our first layer of eyelid gloss. Now I'm gonna go in with my holoscope again, and I'm just going to get a little bit on my finger and put some shine on the top of my eyelid, just so we heighten that like really glossy upper lid look. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in for the last time with my gloss. I'm just gonna take up a little bit more and just really go to town. And now we're gonna do mascara. I've got my little eyelash curler. I'm just going to curl my eyelashes, trying really hard not to touch all that eye stuff we just did, because that would be sad. Okay, we got some curly eyelashes. Now it's time to add mascara, so I'm just gonna do a little wiggle and go up. This isn't, I don't really want like a super heavy mascara look. I want them to be there, but I'm not like looking to like really go really hard. I'm just gonna do a light coat of mascara. We've got a nice non-aggressive layer of mascara on, looking good. Now for the final thing, which is we're gonna now do a glossy red lip, and then we're just gonna have like a really glossy look. My glossy look. Oh geez. This is my all-time favorite red lipstick. It's M.A.C in Ladybug. Fun fact, if you brought me to a M.A.C counter and you showed me all of the lipsticks and were like, pick out your signature red, I could pick this one up, this exact one on the first try. I do it all the time. Little party trick. I think it's impressive that I know which one is mine, just because there's a lot of reds. So anyway, so I'm gonna put it on. Okay, so we have the first layer of the red on. One thing I would say about this particular lipstick is that it's not matte. It's sort of like, I don't even know what texture this is. Maybe the bottle says it's luster. I think that means that it's like it remains slippery the whole time. So a problem with that and putting lip gloss on is it's just gonna slide all over my face. So I'm gonna take a little piece of Kleenex and I'm just gonna blot it a little bit. And now you can see it's kind of disappeared, which happens, but we're like adding layers. Then I'm gonna swipe on another layer, which as you can see is gonna give us like a lot more color payoff. One more time. So the last thing I'm gonna do, really bring the whole gloss thing together, is I'm gonna add lip gloss. I have this Glossy lip gloss in the color Clear, so I'm gonna put a little bit on my finger. This is gonna make it more difficult, but and I'm just gonna I think that I could have a little more lip gloss, so I'm gonna do it again. I just really don't want to ruin the nice clear color if I ever want to wear it clear, you know? Oh yeah. Now that we've got our nice glossy red pout on, I think we're pretty much done. Got a nice glossy eyelid, got a nice glossy lip, and now you're ready to go out to a holiday party or get back in bed. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video and I'll see you next time. Bye!